written shortly after 9/11. It is perhaps the strongest reminder that for all the bad that did happen on 9/11, there was much, much more good, as well as the triumph of the human spirit and a compassion for one another. In the midst of the horror, like Gail Simone. In the midst of the horror, something wonderful happened. I found out that I'm not as cynical and pessimistic as I had thought, and here's why. The passengers who chose to attack the hijackers, likely saving thousands of lives. The policemen who haven't slept in 2 days. The firefighters who pleaded from the hospital beds to be allowed to go back to the scene to help. The endless line of people from New York volunteering to do something, anything. The people around the world donating money and blood, even from countries in desperate need. The healthcare personnel who walked to the scene unasked to help. The emergency service workers who rushed back to the scene despite the risk of buildings around them in danger of collapse. The non-Muslims who refused to give in to bigotry and racism. The websites that started donation drives that are collecting millions, $1 at a time. The Red Cross, never more deserving, never more tested. The journalists who occasionally work through tears to keep us informed. The grief counselors who took the savagely difficult task of being with loved ones of the victims when it was most needed. The massive support of the governments of the world. If there was ever a sign of hope for the future, this is it. Those common people in virtually every country of the world who left flowers and prayed and lit candles and sent letters to the U.S. in memory of people they'd never met. The huge group of people cheering not only for the policemen, firefighters, and EMTs at the scene, but for the Con Ed workers who helped handle the debris. The politicians who suddenly rose above our expectations to do the right things. Those people that opened their homes to the stranded. The National Guard, who know that they'll be called when things are at their worst. The men and women in the towers and the Pentagon, who aided those around them who had fallen to get them to safety at great personal risk. The NATO leaders who said, "We do not stand alone." The voices in every language saying, "I will give blood, I will give money, I will give support, I will give food, I will give a place to stay, I will give my time."